You know, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't get to this point, but hey, life throws you curveballs, man. I don't know what to do anymore. When Brainrot Games took over Roblox, I was never someone who completely gave into that kind of crap. I played Grow a Garden here and there, you know, I might have visited Steal a Brainrot once, but I never pushed that game to the forefront of my channel, or anything really, because I'm not raising stupid little Brainrot babies. I'd rather raise eloquent and intelligent individuals. That was very prestige language. I apologize if I offended you, Brainrot babies. But if you thought that the original OG Brainrot games were horrible, you're gonna want to take a back seat here and watch this video. The future of Brainrot is no longer Brainrot. It should now be called something worse. I don't know, something like discrepant shit. And we'll get to discuss all of it. We'll get to make fun of it. We're gonna have a blast. But of course, I must ask you guys to like the video and subscribe to my channel because the making of these videos is not free. I have thumbnail artists and an editor, and I want to give them what they deserve. I also have a driver's license, so I kind of need the gas money. What I'm trying to say is subscribing or delivering a barrel of oil to my house would be wonderful. Thank you for your cooperation. I also have a Discord server, so feel free to join that. The link is in the description. Okay, so first of all, let's read the headline on Twitter that started all of this. I mean, it's changed now because of the updates, and we'll get to that in a moment, but what it did say was, Roblox draws backlash for doom-scrolling treadmill games. And I mean, amazing. That's effing amazing. I can't wait to have my mind blown. Literally, I'm gonna lose every brain cell in my body. So this Twitter account here named Game Templates, apparently they make various different assets for Roblox games. They have a Brainrot pack here. They have like a Steal a Brainrot template. Just easy ways for developers to take these games, maybe put little tweaks on them, and then turn them into Brainrot games for kids to play. But the current template from this account that seems to be sparking so much backlash on the internet at the moment is this post that says, new Steal a template. Comes with a high quality doom scroll system, no video uploading required, and abides by TOS. Obviously not anymore, and we'll get to that in a moment. And by the time I was writing the script of this video, it had like 1.1 million views, which is very substantial, and now I'm actually recording the video, and it's got 2 million views. But then you look at the engagement of the video, and you see that it only has like 900 likes, which is not a lot for a post with 2 million views. That is not a lot of engagement. And a majority of the comments are not happy about it either, and it must have gotten so bad that the account had to limit the comments, which is just insane. On a side note, Dexerto posted about this problem on Twitter and compared it to the Black Mirror treadmill, which is a real treadmill that allows you to doom scroll, I guess, which a lot of people found funny, which I'm fine with. I'm not the laugh police. That's like the job of an edgy 14-year-old who makes the most diabolical comments and then they get mad when you call them a name. But like, as I read about the situation, I started to not think that it was as funny because of how damaging this could actually be to the platform and children in general. Because now we're going to look at the criticism of these games. Let's take a look at this tweet here by Mr. Sir Dapper, which says, Roblox is officially cooked. We now have games that put kids on treadmills like zombies watching TikTok content to earn in-game rewards. This is the most dystopian game on the entire platform. Now, to be honest, I was a little confused when I read this because this guy was making it sound like these games already exist on the platform, while I was under the impression that these template dudes were just trying to turn it into the next era of Brainrot games. But oh boy, was I incorrect. Not only is this type of discrepant on the platform, it was already implemented in the most popular game on the Roblox charts. Thankfully not anymore, and we'll get to that in a moment. So the most popular game on the platform right now is Steal an Egg, with over 941,000 concurrent players, almost a million, and also 358 million visits. Now, the doom scroll mechanics were present in this game, although halfway through the production of this video, Roblox posted something on the developer forum completely denouncing this type of Brainrot content by saying, games that reward ongoing media feed consumption will no longer be allowed in Roblox Kids and Select. This affects games that combine media feeds, autoplay, infinite scroll, auto scroll, and rewards or implied rewards for watching. Now, even though the doom scrolling mechanic is no longer in the game, and even if it was, I would not join the game because I don't want to give money to these developers, and I'll explain why in a bit. Thankfully, for the sake of this video, the template account on Twitter provided us with a video of what this doom scrolling model looks like. And so far, based on what I've seen, the video is nothing but AI-generated slop. That was my main takeaway of this entire showcase. I mean, it's completely mindless content. You got a kiwi eating another kiwi, you got a cat with a baseball bat hitting a rooster, and then you got the cat washing something. I don't even know what to say other than what I've been saying this entire video. This is discrepant shit. This content has no benefit whatsoever. Like, at least some of these games on Roblox require skill. The games that don't require much skill are usually these, like, social games. These Brainrot games usually require 0 skill. Let me make that very clear. And I would consider them social games because there is benefits to playing these with your friends. I mean, sometimes when you play Grow a Garden, for example, you can get like a 10% friend boost from having a friend in your game. But now we're seeing a Brainrot game that wants children, along with templates, to create more of these games, to allow children to be glued to vertical videos. Meaningless AI videos. That's all we saw. There was nothing else, really. It's just like the type of videos that your mom comes to you and says, oh my god, Grady, you have to see this video of a cat badoinking this rooster in the face. It's so cute. And then you gotta have that, like, uncomfortable conversation like, Mom, this is the 4th AI video you've shown me today. But the main issue that I'm seeing here is the fact that these developers are taking something that has given my generation, which is Gen Z, and the younger generation 0 benefits. And they're taking this and putting it into a video game. Games are designed to grab your attention, and now we have mechanics because they're no longer able to do that, I guess. This is not necessarily the developer's fault that it had to come this way, but it is a very unethical way to keep the numbers up on your Roblox game. That's my opinion on it. There's no benefit to children playing these types of games, and I also can't imagine what the YouTube videos on these games could have been like. I'm frightened to watch those videos. So now we get into the final discussion, which is the future of Roblox if this type of problem continues. And even though Roblox is putting a stop to this, I still believe this could be a continuous issue, because if you look further into what Roblox said in the developer forum, they're only punishing you if kids are being rewarded by doom scrolling on these games. In my opinion, that opens the door to developers arguing about what qualifies as a reward, and this behavior could just continue. If Roblox game creators have realized how profitable that mechanic is, the doom scrolling mechanic, I am 100% confident they could just find a workaround. Or maybe, you know, they would do the ideal thing and come up with something that requires neurons. And I'm talking about human neurons, not the ones that are floating around in ChatGPT. But finally, I want to talk about how some Roblox YouTubers are incredibly dissatisfied with the platform, and if this becomes a continuous issue, it's just going to be the tipping point for some of them. I mean, dude, Creekcraft was literally losing his marbles about this. He said, if the front page of Roblox becomes nothing but doom scrolling dopamine toddler farms, then Roblox is effing doomed as a platform, and it deserves to crash and burn. And I mean, Creek has already talked about how he wants to make GTA 6 content as soon as it releases, and if it does well, he's gonna do little to no Roblox content, which I don't want to put any pressure on Creek because what he does is his prerogative, but that could devastate Roblox content just because of how much of a standard he sets. Another person who, by the way, I don't want to bring up, but she's just a decent example here and off the top of my head, Leah Ash, according to Megan Plays, which, by the way, watch Megan's video on the situation because she deserves her flowers. But Leah Ash, a former Roblox YouTuber, wants to return to the internet not to play Roblox, but to play GTA 6 instead. Now, there could be a multitude of reasons why she wants to do this, and Megan has already claimed that she is a covert narcissist, so I guess maybe she wants to find a new audience or some other reason that changes her image for the better. Again, I recommend you guys watch Megan's video. By the way, what happened to her was awful, but I will give her some grace because obviously Leah's hair didn't do that for herself, so I'll take up the responsibility on that. But there is a chance that Leah is dissatisfied with the platform as well. That's all I'm gonna say about that. This platform has become so vulnerable to issues because we, the players, have not spoken up enough about things, in my opinion. I'm glad we finally did this week, and also because the big dudes at Roblox headquarters, who have horrible priorities, but again, I'm glad they came around this week as well. Keep encouraging this type of behavior. Maybe, ironically, we need to reward Roblox for not doom scrolling their investors' pockets or something like that. Maybe there's a secret connection we're getting at here, and now I'm very hopeful for what this platform holds if it continues to value the right things. And for one last time, I would really appreciate it if you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and if you're feeling generous, turn on notifications so you never miss my content. I wasn't joking when I was talking about the new expenses in my life, and money doesn't have to be a solution to everything. Your kindness and generosity is just as valuable, and thank you for putting up with me for however long this video turns out to be. And of course, I'll see you guys in the coming future.